I have to show this because I'm watching Bourdain in Sichuan with Eric Ripert, and they were just having a hot pot with some young Chinese, and they said a few things that I need to grab onto. One of them was when they were eating the intestines in the hot pot, they said, "Oh no, well, what they did was they would rip out the intestines of the duck while it's still alive," and Ripert was kind of taken aback, and they said, "Oh no, it's fresh. It's fresh that way." Well, that's a lie. There's something happening to traumatize these people, and also he said, "You're torturing me." Bourdain wanted to bring me here to torture me because he was eating a really spicy food and he was about to barf. And being told about these things was disturbing. And the young Chinese looked very unkempt, kind of like the flower children in America of the 1970s, where they were kind of dirty and shitting and pissing everywhere. Well, these Chinese look like the hippies of those days, but not the intellectual stupid heads. And they said, "Oh yeah, in Chinese drinking culture, it's fashionable to torture your friends." Okay? That's wrong. Hello, this is wrong, 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 wrong. No one should ever torture their friends. And the reason why I wanted to quickly grab onto this is this has to be dealt with, because like I've been trying to say that this entire system is built like a narcissistic family of abuse and torture, and it's going to spread. And well, obviously it already has. This new world order. This nothing good comes out of the communist mind, and they're trying to pretend that it's not communist. They're calling it Confucianism now, because you still have to ask permission to wipe your ass in the so-called Confucian. So they won't call it commie anymore, because they know we caught on. So now it's a changed system. But all communists are unkempt. Okay, you have to be ugly. Oh, and this was my point. You know the fashions today where everybody's got these ringlet hair? Their hair's long. In my day, your hair, when we curled it with a curling iron, we never wanted the hair to loop around itself. It would be free to move. You could run your fingers through it, like Charlie's Angels. Now, look at that crappy haircut style. Blech. I mean, now, when you got these sexy girls, so-called, with this long ringlet hair, that's communist, because it is actually a form of unkempt looking, but institutionalized and controlled. Now, remember, the commies love China because they get the Chinese to do all kinds of weird shit that they would never get white people to do. Like foot binding. They would break the feet of a little girl, if she's in an aristocratic family, break the feet several times to fit into these shoes that are this big. Okay, this was what rich people did in China because they thought that was the thing to do, kind of like female genital mutilation. And my mother told me that it was sort of because they didn't want the women to run away from their ugly husbands. If he was grimacing while he was getting off, like, the women would get scared and start running away from their husbands, and maybe that was a preventive measure. That could be just a wives' tale. I don't know. But we have to start capturing and stop ignoring this stuff, people. Stop ignoring and dismissing everything and forgetting it every fucking second. Sun shines, people forget. It's an eminence front. How many times do I have to say it? This will be my last. I can't take it anymore.